Well, congratulations and well done for reaching day 100 in our 365 Bible studies. We are continuing today with the early monarchy, the period between Saul and Solomon, and we are reaching a sad point in David's life. This is because of the death of Bathsheba's son, which had been foretold by Nathan the prophet. We are looking at the second book of Samuel, chapter 12, verses 15 to 23, the second half of 15 to 23. Yahweh was the cause of the illness of the child that Uriah's wife had borne to David. David prayed to God for the child to recover. He refused to eat, and every night he spent on the floor of his room. His courtiers went in and tried to get him up, but he refused to get up or to eat. After a week, the child died, but they were scared to tell him. They said to themselves, "He wouldn't answer us while the child lived. What will happen if we tell him the child is dead? He might do himself some harm." David could hear them whispering to each other and guessed the truth. He said to them, "Has the child died?" "Yes," they answered. He got up right away, bathed, combed his hair, and put clean clothes on. Then he went to worship in Yahweh's house. On returning to the palace, he requested food and ate it right away. The courtiers were puzzled and asked, "Why, when the child was alive, did you mourn and fast? But as soon as you heard he was dead, why did you get up and eat?" David replied, "Well, I did that because I thought that Yahweh might be merciful to me and not let the child die. But now he's dead. There's no point in fasting. I couldn't bring him back to life. One day I'll go where he is, but he can't come back to me." As with many a disaster, when the boy died after his short illness, everyone declared it was a punishment for David's misdemeanors. We do not need to make the same mistake when bad things happen to us. Bad things just happen sometimes. But bad things are not the whole story, nor are they the end of the story. This will prove to be as true for us as it will be even in David's case. His courtiers were surprised that he did all his mourning before his son died and then stopped when the boy actually died. When asked about it, David answered in a pragmatic way, saying that all the time there was a chance, prayer was appropriate. But now the die had been cast, there was nothing he could do about it. That seems to have settled the matter, because, as we shall see, David resumed making love with Bathsheba, and the next son was to be a blessing to Israel and to the world. The story continues tomorrow on day 101 with the birth of wise King Solomon, and I'll see you then.